What's going on, guys? So we are out here in Indiana at the 2025 Forest River Dealer Sneak Peek event. This is basically where they invite their dealers out to take a look at what's new for 2025. In front of me, you are looking at something that is really cool and very different for 2025, and that is the Forest River No Boundaries NoBo unit. First of all, the graphics package on this looks really cool. But not only does it give you an off-road inspired feel, they've done some really extreme things in terms of suspension. So this NoBo rides on the Curt independent suspension with coil springs and dual shock absorbers at each location. It has Westlake off-road tires. Some people are going to say, why do you need off-road tires on a non-powered travel trailer or a non-motorized unit? That's because they can still get some traction and prevent it from sliding sideways in certain environments. It's not bad to have, plus they look really good. And we all know about 30% of owning anything is cosmetic. How it looks, how it makes you feel when you look at it, and having suspension like this with wheels and tires that look great definitely adds to the curb appeal, and it helps you justify the cost sometimes. But when you look at this, check it out. This is absolutely gorgeous. It sits really high off of the ground. It's got a nice wide stance to it, so it's not as narrow as some of the earlier NoBo units. You have scissor stabilization all the way around on all four corners. And again, that Curt independent suspension system is pretty dang awesome. Back here, you have a small storage area, all LED lighting. Outside of your water heater, it's a traditional tank water heater. It is prepped for a Furrion wireless backup camera. They give you another tire just like the ones that are on here as your spare. A lot of RVs don't do that. They'll give you kind of like off-road tires on it, but then your spare is a normal road tire. 2-inch receiver for an accessory rack on the back. 30 amp connection here, has a Lippert on-the-go ladder prep on the side. Okay, I was looking for it on the back, but it's here on the side. Cable satellite hookup, black tank flush. Here's all your sewer connections. Schwintek slide-out mechanism. Once you learn how this system operates and what you can and can't do, it tends to be a pretty dang reliable system, to be honest. Coming over here, you have your water fill. You can have part of your pass-through storage, and it's a complete pass-through storage, which is nice. Numbers on this unit: 6,993 pound GVWR, cargo capacity of 1,395 pounds, and a dry weight of 5,560 pounds, making this a little bit more than half-ton towable in my opinion. If you put this behind something, I would say your average 3/4 ton truck shouldn't have any issues towing this, but you still want to be careful because weight and balance, wind, everything else can play a huge part, so a properly set up weight distribution hitch with sway control is always recommended. You have your tire pressure monitoring system, power disconnect over here. Again, 2 20-pound propane cans and your power tongue jack. All right, let's step inside, going up the MORryde step above steps into this NoBo 20.1. I like the glass. Nice high gloss door with a cool little decal on it. Okay, before we step up, it's got solar on board. I believe it's a 200-watt panel. Not 100% sure though. Asdel as well. Composite sidewalls essentially. Okay, so let's check this thing out real quick. So this is a couple's floor plan for sure. Definitely not going to be a lot of room if you have any kids, unless the child sleeps in the bed with you still if it's a small enough child. Queen size bed. This is a Murphy bed as well, so this will lift up, and when it's up, it'll block the window up front, and you'll have a bed here that's jackknifed right now, and you can prop it up. That's a cool little backing area for the bed. Comes with a smart TV. Window right here, window over here, really tall ceiling heights that radius over at the edge. So you got room actually on top here if you want to put things while you're camping. Maybe you put your luggage up there. Got your cabinets here. Nice copper tone pulls. Got some lights right there. And then you have some shelves or end tables right there next to the head. So you have the ability to lay your phone up there, charge your stuff. You can monitor your inverter from here. Coming around, you have a single Furrion air conditioning unit up here. You have a smart TV that's already mounted. Here is your charging station. It has wireless charging, 2 110, and a USB connection there. You have a very long live edge countertop here. This is thermofoil though, so keep that in mind. 3-burner cooktop. No oven in this unit. You have a nice little chop block there. Really nice multi-function sink with a glass cleaner right here, soap dispenser, and a rinsing tray. So if you have vegetables and stuff here, water actually comes out right here and sprays it, which is really cool. A lot of room back here. Great spot for a coffee maker because your plug's right there. 12-volt Furrion refrigerator freezer. Nice frosted glass cabinets up here. 3 drawers for your silverware right there. A lot of room. Just check it out. I mean, you really didn't even need a slide out in this unit, because with the slide out in, the theater seating right here would probably be right about here, and you'd still have plenty of room to make it by. But it definitely opens it up when you have the slide out pushed out. It probably could have even used like a shallower slide out. You know, if it came into like here, that would probably be fine as well. All right, coming into the bathroom. This is a plastic foot flush toilet, good size shower, good ceiling heights in here as well. Got a good large medicine cabinet here also. You got good storage around the sink, or at least good countertop space here around the sink as well. Over here is your Go Power 30 amp charge controller, your tank monitoring, and your heated holding tank system. This is pretty cool though. What do you guys think? I'm actually a pretty big fan of NoBo. I think that they make a really well thought out floor plan, and they do a lot of things that are kind of unique and nice. I love the fact that they put the beast mode suspension on here as well from Kurt, which again, it's just one of those things that make it a bit more of a standout in terms of what it competes against. But very cool overall. I don't know if we needed such a big slide out, honestly. It didn't need to go out that far, because the amount of space you have in here, considering this is a couples unit only because there's no other sleeping accommodations for kids, this slide out only needed to really come out maybe a foot. Again, I feel like they could have brought this whole thing completely in, and it probably still would have felt almost as roomy. But yeah, the slide out definitely makes it feel more roomy in this area. But please leave a comment below. I'd love to know what your opinion is. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.